God, are you seriously, bro? You need to wear a mask or something because you got this little cheeky face, bro. My name's Marc Jacobs. I'm 35. Stop giggling, bro. This is the problem.
Okay, first things first. Can we just have an introduction of who you are and what exactly you do?
My name is Cohan van Dijk.
Hi, I'm Marc Jacobs.
Josue Ferreira.
And I do big air.
Big air kite surfer.
And I'm big air kite surfer.
I mean, Cohan is one of the best guys in the world, you know, he's so talented, he can ride so recklessly, and I think that's actually Cohan's strength.
When Marc really locks in, that's the moment you should watch out. He will simply just outperform you in the heat.
And Marc always wanted that big result, now he's got it.
Yeah, that's the best memory of the sport of my whole career.
Now becoming a father, I hope that's given him a little bit more motivation to keep pushing, because I'd love to see Marc do one more. I mean, Baby Shark is a mega talent.
He wants to do it for himself, but also for his family. He really wants to prove that he can do it.
I first got into kiteboarding because my primary school was the block behind where they used to kite surf, and I always was fascinated by these huge kites and used to go down to the beach and watch them all day and just was blown away what they could do. I just knew that was the sport for me, so just keep pushing my mum, please, can I have a kite, and eventually when I got the kite for my 14th birthday, I got into it, and the rest is history. What moment defines my career? I would say it's definitely winning Red Bull King of the Air in 2021. That's the biggest kiteboarding event we've ever had in history, and yeah, winning that was just a massive stepping stone in my eyes, because yeah, it took me 5 good goes to get it, and yeah, that's the best memory of the sport of my whole career.
What I love about Marc is he's still pushing it. He's the same age as Kevin and those guys, but those guys are not pushing like Marc is. If you go on Marc's Instagram, he's still pushing it and he's still wanting to learn and extend himself, keep him with that. That takes a real dedication.
What Marc has been doing in kiteboarding since he started is so impressive. You need to be able to stay for so long and to stay relevant for so long is not easy. A lot of riders would dream of it. I remember when I started kiteboarding, I was already watching Marc video and I was 12 years old. And I'm still watching him compete at KOTAQ, and I think having such a big progression and being able to stay relevant for so long is so impressive.
Yeah, if it's not windy, I'm normally training at the gym. I've been training in the gym for a long time, so I kind of know what works good for kite fitness, but also stuff that needs improving to make me a better kite surfer. At my age, I have to really focus on flexibility, which I never did when I was young. And also strength's important too, core strength and stuff like that.
Marc Jacobs is someone really fun to be around. He's actually quite goofy. Some people who don't really know him think he's this super serious rock star, perfect athlete, everything. But when you get close to Marc, you also see his goofy side.
These are my friends. This is Blinky and Chinky. I've been obsessed with the sport since I was a kid when I first saw it, and I haven't lost that addiction. It's why I believe that I'm still doing this professionally at 35 years old. It's just because I'm obsessed with it. I still want to improve, I still want to get better, and it's all I want to do.
I mean, Baby Shark is a mega talent.
He has got this kind of rock star energy around him and a bit of cockiness. He wants to do it for himself, but also for his family and for his country. He's very proud in that, and he really wants to prove that he can do it.
To make it from Brazil is really tough. Put it this way, you have to be better than a not so good kid in Europe.
He's always going really big. He's really young, you know, he's really fresh. He has a really good style.
I'm Josue Ferreira. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Brazil and I do big air kitesurfing.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
My riding style in 3 words, I would say extreme, powerful, and fun. There's a lot of story behind Baby Shark, but the real one is my dad. It's named by Shark. The guys in the downwind say, "What's the name of your son?" And then Josue, what his nickname? And then say he don't have a nickname. And what's your nickname? They ask for my dad, and my dad say Shark, and then they say, so that's the Baby Shark. And everyone started to call like that.
The King of the Air fleet is the most competitive fleet in kiteboarding. There are a few ways how you can qualify. First of all, the last year's podium will be invited to the event. Next to that, if you win a qualifier event, so either in Tarifa, at KOTAQ or in Sardinia, you can also qualify. And the rest of the fleet is based on video submissions.
So I just made a bet with Alex. And Alex said, what do we bet on if Baby Shark doesn't take his board? So I said, oh, you can have all my kites.
That's good, because you know what? I just made a bet with Cohan for 4 kites that you would forget your board. So you just earned me 4 kites. Thank you.
Really?
I just wanted to ask him. I just wanted to ask him.
He didn't take his board.
I think this season for Josue was an interesting one.
I slept 14 hours yesterday, so...
Unfortunately, at the Red Bull qualifier in Tarifa, he had some stomach issues.
Fuck that egg! I'm gonna crash and I'm gonna put everything out, this fucking egg.
Which caused that he couldn't perform the way he wanted.
Yeah, the day just finished here. We had this amazing event here. Unfortunately, it was not really well for me. You know, I had crazy situations. Yesterday I was not feeling really good. But yeah, that's how it's life, you know, one time you win, one time you lose, and that's how you're learning. And I think I have to learn a lot, and I'm just pretty happy with my performance. I landed all the tricks I want. I didn't have any injury or any stuff happen like last year, so I'm pretty happy, and pretty happy for Cohan, you know. He got the 2nd place and he got the ticket to King of the Air, so yeah, the team is just getting bigger and bigger, and we're gonna send it.
But I'm excited for the second half of the season because we've got the Red Bull Mega Loop Challenge coming up, and he's in there. And I'm really curious to see how he's gonna perform in those pure, raw, hardcore Dutch conditions. I think he can adapt, he'll make it work, also on the shorter lines. But I'm really excited to see that. Like I said, the King of the Air is the most competitive fleet in kiteboarding. Unfortunately, both Josue and Marc didn't make the cut. And they were super frustrated. They both really trained really hard, wanted to be there, felt like they were on top of their game. But that's how it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And unfortunately they didn't make it this year. But both of them are very determined and will train harder than ever to make sure they're in KOTAQ next year.
Give it a clap. Perfect. One more clap.
Cohan is one of the best guys in the world, you know, he's so talented, he can ride so recklessly, and I think that's actually Cohan's strength.
The best thing about big air kiting is that there's no limits. You're always trying to reach your limits, you're always trying to go as high as possible. The worst thing is the consequences. Obviously it is an extreme sport, it can get hectic, you can crash hard and hurt yourself.
Cohan is an amazing person to be around. He's so passionate about sport. He's so eager to train, to go out there, and just always excited.
When he's in a good space, he's unstoppable.
What was life like growing up? Life was beautiful, very positive. My dad was very supportive in everything I was doing. We were kiting together, we were training together, and very quickly we were pushing competitions. Started working myself, worked my way up here in construction, and got my money and a little bit money of the sponsors, then started training, went back home, made money, started training, and to the point where I didn't have to work anymore, I could just compete. That was quite a journey. I feel like I am completely invested in this sport. I put all my time and effort into what I'm doing here, and just make kitesurfing my life.
Nice.
What's up everybody, I'm Cohan van Dijk. I'm here at the Red Bull qualifiers in Tarifa. The competition is on today. I'm super excited. Why? Because I've been riding prototypes and they are absolute guns.
So when you have a kite in your car and it's only a 9 meter and you just hope the wind is good for your 9 meter all the time because you only want to ride that kite. That's how good it is.
First heat was really light, but enough on the 10. And actually I was about to lose against Shahar. Shahar was riding really well. I think definitely one of his best heats he's ever had in competition. And then just on the last trick, on the last second of the heat, I boosted out another banger of a trick and got a 7.5. Just enough to proceed to the third round and win my first heat.
That's a nice start. Good start.
There was a moment that made me feel really good in the competition, or a specific trick was definitely in the first heat. That last takeoff on the last second was a double back roll tic-tac spin, double spin, and I needed that one to proceed to the second round, otherwise I would have had a really hard heat ladder.
After that he just locked in and he went win after win after win, and the event went really well for him, and he basically went straight through to the final.
That was my definition of a perfect heat.
So towards the day, the goal for Cohan is of course to reach the final of the event, and that's then his first goal. But as soon as you reach that final, you need to switch your mindset and go from just wanting to be in the final to wanting to win the final, which is quite a switch, and it's something he's learning on how to do that and developing. But I think he's when you look in his eyes, you can see he really wants to take it from that point on.
Going against Lorenzo in the finals, obviously is tough, but yeah, second is enough to get the golden ticket.
How was that, eh? Not a bad day. Fucking amazing. I'll see you King of the Air then. Yes!
The next qualifier event was the Red Bull qualifier in Denmark, KOTAQ, which is not just another qualifier. KOTAQ is known for the crazy, super strong conditions, so everyone is always super excited to go there.
We gotta make moves.
Where are we going?
KOTAQ. Time for a storm, finally. 98 euros for a full tank. Yeah, take my wallet.
For us it was also nice because it's not that far away from Holland, so we drove there with Cohan's van, with the camper van. The wind was super strong on the way there. It was raining a lot, and the drive in the end took quite some time. So I think we arrived at 5 AM or something. So that was a bit rough.
The bed was pretty nice.
And it's super soft, eh?
Yeah, it's super nice bed. Yeah. Oh, coffee. Heb jij gezet, joh? I'm gonna add some water.
We wanted to be at the event site quite early. We saw the day before already that there were quite some boats on the beach and there was not a lot of space. And because of the big waves we had on the event day, there was not much room on the beach left. The tide was super high when we arrived, but that was actually the lowest point it was going to be that day. So we claimed our spot, pumped the kites, got everything ready. But it's always a bit tricky there with launching with the wind as well. That's why we wanted to be there first, secure the spot and everything. So we were ready for the competition.
Between the 9 and the 8, because you really want a lot of power, but also overpowered is not good. You know, you won't be able to do stuff. So it's a hard decision because now it's on the moment of picking up. Oh! Oh, that's hey. It's windy. I think I should take an 8. Man.
Red Bull Mega Loop 2025 was absolutely fucking insane.